Hello and welcome! Today we're going to dive into the fascinating story of how one of the world's biggest pop stars, Kim Taehyung, you know him as V from BTS, completely fell in love with the classic sound and really became this incredible modern-day jazz crooner.
So that's the big question, right? How on earth did he pull off this incredible artistic jump? I mean, going from the super high-energy world of K-pop to the smooth, intimate vibe of a jazz singer, it's a move that's had both fans and critics totally captivated.
And you know, right from the very beginning, his goal for his solo music was crystal clear. He wasn't just looking to make another hit song. Nah, he was aiming for something with a lasting, almost eternal quality, the kind of music you can listen to for generations.
To really get how he pulls off that timeless feel, we first have to appreciate the two very different worlds he manages to bring together so perfectly, the idol and the artist.
And the difference between these two is just, wow. Seriously, think about it. On one hand, you've got the explosive dance routines and massive stadium tours of a pop superstar, and on the other, the relaxed, super personal vibe of a jazz lounge. He's both of those things, and that duality is really the key to his whole artistic style.
But here's the thing, his love for jazz wasn't this lifelong passion. Actually, his relationship with the genre started out less about passion and more as a requirement.
His journey with it is pretty fascinating. He actually picked up the saxophone when he was 14, but only because he needed to for music school admissions. He even said later that it felt like a chore, like work. It wasn't until his early 20s, just hearing jazz playing in cafes, that he reconnected with it on his own time and really found comfort in it.
And that right there, that was the turning point. That was the moment when jazz stopped being a task he had to do and became this emotional sanctuary he chose to go to.
He found so much personal comfort in jazz that his main goal became sharing that exact feeling with his audience. He wanted to give back that sense of consolation that the music gave him, which is just a beautiful reason to create art, isn't it?
So this whole personal journey, it all leads up to his amazing, critically acclaimed solo album, Layover, which came out in September of 2023.
And Layover was really the first time the whole world got a full look into this jazz-infused vision of his. It was a really bold, deliberate move away from pop, putting his famous deep baritone voice front and center in a way that felt completely, 100% authentic to him.
And the sound of it was so unique. Critics right away pointed out its smooth mix of jazz and R&B with these cool, modern lo-fi vibes. The song, Slow Dancing, even has this gorgeous, totally unexpected flute solo. And his singing style through the whole album is so intentional. It's breathy, it's relaxed, and it's all about the feeling, not just pure power.
But this album wasn't just a personal thing for him. It was also like he was having a conversation with the history of jazz while also pointing a finger towards its future.
And is not shy about honoring the greats. You can totally hear the influence of legends like Frank Sinatra and Sammy Davis Jr. in his relaxed, emotional delivery. He even did this special series called Le Jazz de Vie, where he covered classic songs with a live band, just to pay direct tribute.
And get this, his impact is so clear that it's not just the fans taking notice. The estate of Bing Crosby, one of his heroes, actually worked with him and called him, and I quote, the perfect bridge to the next generation. I mean, that is a massive endorsement.
But he's not just stuck in the past. Not at all. He's always evolving, even pointing to his newer track, Winter Ahead, as the sound that really represents him right now. And he's constantly sharing modern alt-jazz and neo-soul artists with his fans, showing that he's busy shaping a whole new sound for today.
So his whole journey with jazz, and even the title of his album, it kind of leaves us with this thought. In this incredibly fast-paced world we live in, what's the real value of slowing down, of taking a layover? Maybe, just like his music suggests, that's where we can find real comfort and create something truly timeless.